Both of these teams need a win badly tonight, Grant.
Here we go.
Neither has been playing to their potential as of late.
You know, you can really sense the desperation in the air. A win here would be a big step in the right direction for either squad. And B.A., a loss could set them back even further.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Santi Aldama out there with Jackson. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then there's Jalen Wells. And it's Coward in at the 2. Now here's Siakam. To the inside. Here's Huff. And that one is hammered home.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Jerome feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Jackson gets the bucket. Now here's Nembhard. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Nembhard.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Now here's Jones. Walker finds Jones. Nembhard for 3. Hits the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Down low. Here's Aldama. Well, Richard, he's from a place with a history of great big men. Santi Aldama is next in line.
Well, the first Spanish players that come to mind for me are the Gasol brothers. The connection, Spanish and big men. Aldama has carried that lineage well in his short time in the NBA.
And he makes a first. That misses, so he splits the free throws. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. To the wing, right side. Siakam against Jackson. Shot clock at 6. From the baseline. Siakam, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Jerome outside. Jackson with a screen on Nembhard. Pass to Jackson. Hits a three-pointer. Jackson's got 5 points.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Aldama. It's tipped. On the wing, Nembhard. He's covered by Jerome. Outside Walker. Here's Huff. Gets the 3 to fall. 5 points in the game.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
Here's Jerome. Outside Wells. Here's Aldama. Huff pulls it in.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's Siakam. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Walker, a screen on Jerome. Nembhard for 3. Memphis with a rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Wells, that's good.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Right side Jones. From downtown. First shot won't go. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Jackson outside. Pass to Coward. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Indiana has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. They get it back. Outside Jones. Here's Huff. No good with the triple. It's Wells on the wing. Here's Coward. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Grizzlies leading by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
We've got Jackson topping out there with Shepard. Then there's TJ McConnell, and it's Potter in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
First personal foul.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Brown, he's checked in for Potter. Now Pippen, 15 in his last outing. Pass to Clayton. Here's Spencer. Here's Hendricks. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. 5 on the clock. Here's Anderson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Shepard. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And the 3 off target. Inside, here's Clayton, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Clayton's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Pass to Shepard. To the middle, here's Brown, and the layup is good off the glass.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
It's time for the dance game. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Bring those moves. Nice try. It's all good. We have a dancer.
changes for Indiana. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Brown. Walker comes in for Shepherd. And it's Jones in for Jackson. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Jerome against McConnell. Jerome attacking. The three. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Pacers trail by 3. Siakam outside. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The shot from the low post is good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Coward, defended by Jones. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Toppin outside. Takes a three. And it's Coward with a rebound. Grizzlies lead by 4. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, in an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back over to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Jerome passes to Anderson. Here's Coward, defended by Jones. And that one's good. Coward.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Time for your Indiana Pacemates, everyone. Let's get excited.
Huff comes in for Toppin, and it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Then for Memphis, Aldama comes in for Anderson, and it's Jackson in for Hendricks. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Here's Jackson after the basket by Indiana on the other end. Back to Jerome. Banked it in off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Jackson. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Nembhard. Siakam's got 9 points. Here's Coward. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Outside Wells. Here's Coward. Give him 8. 6 to shoot. Here's Jerome. Walker pulls down the board.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Pass to Jones. Right wing. Here's Huff. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Wells. Shoots over Nembhard. Jackson for three. The Pacers pull it in. Fires away from way outside. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Grizzlies up by 1. And we'll return shortly.
25. Fans, get ready for some high on and a Memphis step. Players occupied. Arena Entertainment.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, I know they're technically underdogs, but they don't think that. They think they're coming out with a W, man.
A positive group with a lot of confidence. Turning our attention to that first half for the Grizzlies. They find themselves in a close one.
Despite being the visitor, they've been...
And that'll do it for us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Indiana trailing here. Checking out the group for Tuomas Isalo to start the second half. They've got Ty Jerome, Jalen Wells out there with Gigi Jackson. Then there's Santi Aldama. And it's Coward in at the 2-guard spot. Nembhard for three. The shot won't fall. Memphis has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And that one, good. Coward's got 10.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Outside Walker. Pass to Siakam for the tie. Siakam hits from downtown.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
And so it's Memphis with it. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Tipped. Stolen by Jackson. Jerome outside. Pass to Jackson. Sinks that one from the post. Now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
And here's Siakam for 3. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. Here's Coward. Back to Jerome. 6 on the shot clock. From 11 feet away. Yep, count it. Jerome's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Pass to Huff. And here's Nembhard to stop the run. That shot is off. Wells with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Jerome on the wing. The 3 ball. Huff pulls it in. Pacers trail by 7. Nembhard, the pass to Huff. Siakam looking it over. Over Jackson. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Siakam's got 14 points.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star, someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Your Pacers High crew. Come on, everyone. Get loud.
Here. Toppin's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Pippen, he's checked in for Jerome. .143 left in the third. Pass to Coward. Now here's Wells. Pippen right side. Clock at 6. Shoots over Nembhard. Indiana with a rebound. Huff's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Huff's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pippen right side. Jackson. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Obi Toppin. Memphis shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Some changes for Indiana. Potter, he's checked in for Huff. Shepard comes in for Walker. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Jones.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Jackson. Pacers trail by 6. There's 53 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Shepard. Now McConnell fires the 3. Rebounded by Pippen. Jackson on the wing. He's got 10. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Toppin, a screen on Jackson. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nembhard outside. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Jackson left side. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 10-point Memphis lead.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. We've got Obi Toppin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Jackson. Then it's Shepard, and it's Siakam in at center. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Pass to Hendricks. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Toppin. Siakam outside. There's a screen by Toppin. Siakam down the lane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Off target from outside. Memphis leading by 10. Pass to Hendricks. Jerome against McConnell. Here's Hendricks from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Jerome against McConnell. Jerome outside. Over McConnell. Jerome, no good. Pacers trail by 13.
Memphis Spencer. First personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Huff's checked in for Toppin. Walker comes in for Jackson. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And he drops the first. That one misses. Memphis leading by 12. Here's Coward. With to Mark. The rebound by Shepard. Nembhard outside. Pass to Shepard. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Jones, he's checked in for Shepard. Memphis leading by 12. Now Jackson. Outside Wells. Jackson outside for three. That's off.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Siakam against Jackson. Jones can't get the three. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. Is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Pacers trail by 14. Here's Siakam. From 7. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Memphis has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game.
Remaining in the game,
1:56 left in the final quarter. Yes, sir!
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Nembhard against Jerome. The bucket is good!
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Grizzlies lead by 14. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Jones rips down the board. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
Jackson fires! Can't hit it. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Nembhard against Jerome. Siakam. So Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.